everybody. So today we're going to be making some basic buttermilk scones. We've made these a lot at Pomeroy and they're pretty easy to make out of what you might already have in your kitchen. The only thing that you might not have is the buttermilk, but it's really easy to make a substitute. For a cup of milk, just regular milk, you just add a tablespoon of vinegar or lemon juice and let that sit for a little bit, and that makes a very good substitute. So let's get started. So you're going to start with 3 cups of flour in a large bowl, and to that adding a tablespoon of baking soda, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You're going to mix that together. After that's all mixed and everything, we're going to add 1 stick of unsalted butter, chilled and cubed. If you have a mixer, it's really easy to do this, but if not, you can do it with a fork or by hand. So let's go ahead. So basically what you're looking to do is to break these cubes down into small, about pea-sized bits, and incorporate that into your dry mixture. We've incorporated our butter into this mixture. The next thing we're going to do is put our buttermilk in. If you are using a mixer, it's really important to stop here and be done using your mixture for the whole recipe. You won't need it. If you use it, you'll over blend this and it won't work. And it's also very important that you don't use all your buttermilk at first. You want to start with about half of it, so about 3/4 of a cup. And you'll mix that kind of really well, and then add milk as needed. You might not use all of your milk. And you'll add just a couple tablespoons at a time when you're adding the extra. So your dough might look a little bit dry. That's okay. You can get your hands in there and try to form it into a ball. If it sticks together, that's enough milk. You don't need to add any more, and you can add just a little bit later if needed. So I think my dough looks pretty good. So I'm going to turn it out onto a clean surface. So onto my clean cutting board, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of flour, so it won't stick. I'm going to turn my dough out onto here. And like I said, it might be a little bit dry, that's okay. So you really just work this dough now and get it really to incorporate all those dry parts. My dough is a little bit dry, so I'm going to add a little bit more buttermilk. This dough has come together in a nice ball here. So, like I said, it might seem a little bit dry, but as you incorporate everything and work it together, it'll come out perfect. So right now you just want to press it down with the palm of your hand into a circle. And once you get it to a size about of a dinner plate, you're ready to incorporate your filling. So you can do this just a plain scone, that works as well. But today I'm going to use blackberries, but you can use chocolate chips, raspberries, you can make it savory, add some cheese and egg, whatever you want. This dough will take just about anything and taste really good. So I have some chopped up blackberries and I'm just going to add it to half and kind of press it in lightly. So I've just added it to one side of here, and I'm just going to take this other side and flip it over, and you're going to work it back down and seal up the sides, and then do your best to turn it back into another circle the size of a dinner plate. Have it in a nice circular shape here, so we're just going to take a knife and I'm going to cut it into 8 triangles, so just like how you would cut a pie. So after that, we're going to put an egg wash and some sugar on the top, and they'll make it nice golden brown on top. There you go. We'll just pop these into an oven preheated to 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. And we'll be back. And here we have your basic buttermilk scones with a blackberry filling. Bon appetit!